Namaste once again. We are now moving on to lesson 6. You have done the consonants, you have done the vowels, you have done the joining, and then we move to pronouns and verbs, and now we're going to teach you how to make simple sentences. If you see here on the chart, I have some simple sentences that are written down already, and I have some words as well. I would prefer to go with the words first. That will build your vocabulary, and also I will want to use a few of those words in building more sentences with you. Alright, the first word here is yah. It's a y and a h, which is pronounced as yah. It means this. We then have may. Alright, now do not be confused, please, because on the other end I have may. Now, if you remember from your vowels lesson, you have the I on top there, and this is the A. But to make it more clear for you, I'm just going to show you. That is your ma, and when you're referring to I, you will use the I, and it takes a dot. When you're referring to in this case, where the pronunciation is totally different, it is may. There we have also the may, but you only have the A and the nasalized dot to give you the sound. Alright, so I hope everyone is clear on this one. The m with the A means in, and the m with the I, this is the one, that means I. Coming to the next word, kya. We always use the word what in English. So this is how we use it. If you notice, we have used a half the letter of the k. And if you recall, in the vowel lesson, it was explained to you that the one a, the very beginning, does not have a sign, a vowel sign, because it is incorporated into the letter. So only when it is incorporated into the letter, then only you will get a full k. But because the a is not in the full k, it's used in this way, and we have used the halant. It's called, for half, it's called halant, k with the y and a to make kya, and that means what. The next one is he. Now you have heard that quite often in the lessons previous to this, and that means is. Next one, we are always asking questions. We are so inquisitive. Kaha. That is where. Alright? If you want to ask somebody where you are going, you will use the word kaha. Par means on. Acha. The next one is bhi, and that means also. When bhi is added to any sentence, it means also. The next one is kar. Ka, ra makes kar, that is to do. Ja and a makes up the word ja, which means go. Then we have a. This is the first a from the vowels. We have the o and the r. Now you need to listen to the pronunciation very carefully, for this is pronounced as O. Or. Right? O and R gives you or. This means towards. Now if you notice, I have got right next to that a with a ow and a r, and that is pronounced as aur. That means and. So or means towards and aur means and. So there's a very slight variation there, but once you're used to it, you'll be comfortable. Coming back to the top right corner, we have the word or the letter K with R gives us ka, and it means to eat. We have U, also from the vowels, with T, ut, and that says get up. L with a short E. Okay, recall from the vowel, the short E with a K means to write. Then we have the hai. Now if you have listened to the lesson previous to this, there was the plural for hum, aap and we, which meant when you're referring to lots of people, not to singular, it was plural. That plural takes the dot, and I think made it distinct enough by putting a red dot with a green writing so that it's clear. Okay, so that's pronounced with a nasalized sound where you say hai. It means ah. Ah is plural. The next one is the with a and the k. Dekh. It means to see. R and h. Rah means to stay. We have p with dh. Right? Now, I didn't discuss this in the consonants because I didn't want to confuse you until we came across a word. Now the word p and dh means pad. Right? Now you don't see a r there, but you are hearing me saying pad. There is a r sound. So where is it coming from? This dot signifies the r. So p, dh with a dot makes pad, and that means read. The next word is ka, a and ma, and that means calm. And calm, well, I transliterated here. Calm means work. The next word is ma and ta. That means reads mat, and that means don't or do not. Okay, you will notice I have two other ones here. De means to give, le means to take. But when we are speaking to elder people or anyone that is older than us, even if they are a few years older than yourself, lots of people don't want you to know what the real age is, you will refer or say the statement with adding in, you will say dijiye, dijiye or lijiye. So you actually basically adding please to the sentence. Please give as in dijiye, or please take as in lijiye. And that will refer to other words as well. If you are saying drink, pee, to drink, pga, or kijiye, if you need somebody to do something, it will be kijiye, and so on. Alright, I hope you have understood that part of it. Now we're going to make a few sentences. Now if you listen and if you look you will see I have at the top here masculine and feminine. Alright, in Hindi, those are the rules that we follow, masculine and feminine. And just now you will understand why when I explain the sentences to you. Alright, now the word in Hindi for masculine is pulling. Something easy for you to remember. You're pulling the string. Okay, pulling for masculine. Then for feminine, the word is striling. Right? A half a s here used with a tra, la, dot again here nasalized, la and the ga. Striling. Okay, and that means feminine. Now the sentence reads here, मैं आता हूँ. Alright? Now you have basically understood from pronouns and verbs that the who always goes with me. No matter what type of sentence you are making or how long your sentence is, it doesn't matter. But your sentence will end with who. But I have given you short sentences to make it easier for you to learn. And the first one reads, मैं आता हूँ. And here it's under masculine, so it is a male speaking. I am coming. The next one uses the pronoun तुम. तुम आते हो. Alright, the आता changes to आते हो. You are coming. Then we have वह आता है. He is coming. हम, as in plural now, we are referring to we. It will become हम आते. Again, the A will drop off and it will take a and that becomes हम आते हैं, which is we are coming. आप आते हैं. You are coming, but you are talking to someone that is elder than you with respect. वे, as in plural again, they. वे आते हैं. They are coming. Okay, now that concludes the masculine part of it. In the feminine segment, you will use the very same sentence, but it will have a slight variation to it. Here you will still use the word मैं, that male and female uses, but the आता, if you see the spelling, now becomes आती. मैं आती हूँ. Means the same thing, I am coming. Here we have used a name, Sita. Sita आती है. Sita is coming. तुम आती हो. Again, it's referring to a female. You are coming. वे आती है. They are coming, referring to a few females. Now, if you take any other doing word from our list here, if you take, for instance, eat, it will work in the same manner. मैं खाता हूँ. तुम खाते हो. वह खाता है. हम खाते हैं. Then you can come into the feminine section. It will be मैं खाती हूँ. सीता खाती है. तुम खाती हो. और वे खाती है. I have kept it to very simple sentences so that you may be able to start speaking using simple words. If you take another word, जा for that matter, मैं जाता हूँ. Okay, if it's in the feminine one, it will be मैं जाती हूँ. So those are little variations that I have given you where you can use different words to create sentences. Let's take देख for that matter. मैं देखता हूँ, a male will say, I am looking. मैं देखती हूँ, that will be a female. That rounds up lesson 6. And once again, namaste.